to ask a question. Those who haven't already done so, if you wish to ask a question, email the business team rather than use your request buttons. Stuart McMillan to be followed by Donald Cameron. Stuart McMillan.
Thank you very much, Presiding Officer. I thank the First Minister for the update about the cluster in my constituency, including Port Glasgow, and I'm aware that the Health Board will be issuing a further statement today. That the lack of information provided thus far has understandably caused concern amongst my constituents, and I also realise that speculating about the events won't assist the situation. But can the First Minister confirm that it's both the M&D Green pharmacies in the town? What assurances can be provided that M&D Green followed all the correct COVID-19 procedures? And what additional testing will be put in place in my constituency to help my community?
First Minister.
Can I thank Stuart McMillan for his question, and can I thank him for his very close interest in this over the past 24 hours or so on behalf of his constituents. I appreciate, and public health teams across the country and my own officials will tell you that they often have me demanding more information and more answers as quickly as possible on these things. But these outbreaks are often very complex, and they do take time for contact tracers and public health experts to understand what the links are and what the possible routes of transmission are. So I would appeal to people. We're all highly anxious about this, but I would appeal to members in particular to have a bit of patience as the experts do their job and work to minimise onward transmission and protect all of us. Can I give Stuart McMillan the assurance that the two locations, the pharmacy in Port Glasgow and the Amazon facility in Gourock, have been visited by Environmental Health. The arrangements that have been in place there to mitigate risks have been looked at. Where appropriate, further advice has been given, and I am assured that both of these locations have cooperated fully and are taking all advice and following all of the appropriate guidelines that are being advised to them. The issue of testing is important. So there is testing underway as part of the contact tracing programme, and we will consider, guided of course by the incident management team, whether further testing through a mobile unit or some of the other facilities can be made available or need to be made available on a wider basis. And if that is required as part of the management of the outbreak, then that will be provided. And we will keep both Stuart McMillan and the wider chamber updated as and when there is more information and more decisions. The incident management team will meet again this afternoon, and I would expect a further statement to be issued once that has concluded.